Rightio.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the second episode of Hotline Fling. My name is Izzy Ivanetti.
And my name is Connor Maroney. And I guess we'll, as we said, we want to try to keep these things fucking quick and get people involved ASAP Rocky instead of fucking sitting on your thumbs. So we'll get straight into it.
Yeah.
And basically there's a topic that I wanted to be talking to you about in the love sector. Mm-hmm. And it's something I want to be better at.
Yeah.
But I don't have the confidence, I don't think. But I want to work on it because I feel like it's something that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And my beef is that everyone now is so digitally fucking like needy. Everything's DMs. Everyone every fucking week is telling me to get on Hinge or fucking whatever. Like, I'm just like, no, cunt. I just don't want to fucking do it that way. You know what I mean? I'd rather meet her in person. Also, I had my love at first sight moment. The night we did the first pod.
And then
Remember all the shit that happened?
I was with
when everyone
you,
left,
bro.
But then everyone, no. It was
a different chick, another chick.
A door closed and another one opened.
Mr. Connor Maroney.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm
We're
a
gonna
charming
have to hear
man.
this later.
But it was legit love at first sight. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. So was it?
It was crazy.
Like I
We've still been
explained, it's like a
talking.
passion. What?
She lives in Kingscliff. Still been talking.
Oh, that's hot. Kingsford
Nutty.
people are cool.
Yeah, I don't know if people can be cool via demographic, but
No, they can. It's fact.
Well, yeah, okay,
Everything
well-
I've heard since moving to the coast, all the cool people are more down south.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
perhaps.
but distance is a thing.
But yeah, let's get into it. So like dating, it's
so
all online.
Digitally, it's all fucked. And you got to think about it. 15 years ago, this was not the case. Your mum and dad didn't fucking start fucking over Tinder, did they? They
No.
would have seen them, been like, fancy her, I'm going to go ask her out. And I feel like everyone even gets stuck within friend groups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why can't I ask out the random girl I see on the street? Back to your love at first sight thing. If I see her there, why can't I go up and do it? Me personally, I feel like a creep. I feel like a gross fuck. I don't want to go up to them looking like Shrek and being like fucking, hey, you want to go on a date with me? They'd be like, fucking run. And it's terrifying.
I love it. I think it's romantic. We need to bring it back in. It's the most flattering thing. Like if someone slides into your DMs, you're like, oh, whatever. But if a guy walks up to you, you're like, oh my goodness, this man is so confident. Even if he's not my type, like I'll say yes.
You'll give
it's
him
like
a chance.
an 80% chance.
80% on the side of the street.
If they're not a
better
cracky,
not be 80%.
if they're not a cracky,
we're not going to be able to do episode 3. You'll be in the back of a van.
No, but if they're not a cracky and like have shoes on.
Yeah. That's your standards.
Yeah, mate. Look.
If they've got shoes on, fuck me. But
yeah, I love that when people can just walk up and ask on a date. But I think we have a few callers in on the hotline that have these real life experiences.
And the reason that I wanted to like hear from people is because like I find in the most spaces that it's possible is like in hospitality or somewhere where it's like customer based work where you might see the same person because like everyone's got that cafe they go to and you might have a little bit of a rapport with the girl who's paid to be nice to you and you think that you're in but also on the contrary, I'm sure there's girls that are like, this guy's a fucking creep. I don't want to go out with them. But then I'm sure there's on the other side of things, there's also girls that are like, I wish this fucking dude would have the balls and just ask me out.
Just ask, yeah. Well, I think environments like cafes or gym or workplaces are actually so good because, you know, even like one, you're completely sober. So it's so much better than if you're in a bar, someone can walk up and be like, hey, like you look good, but it's still like, you know, you're in a bar.
It's on a platter.
Yeah, but like in a cafe.
It takes balls.
You're sober. That's hot.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. I like it.
But I mean heavy as in like head noise is fucking big time.
Yeah, look, if it fails, you're going to have to find in your barista, basically.
Essentially, yeah. What if it's your favourite fucking place?
I know, it's a risk, hey?
It is a risk, but I guess sometimes you've got to risk it to get the biscuit.
You got to risk it to get the biscuit, and then it might work out, and then you get free coffee all the time, so you never know.
That's true.
But yeah, are we going to call someone who...
Yeah. So I've got a few friends, a few lovely lady friends, and they are basically going to talk us through it. So we've got 2 girls, both are working and or have for a long period of time in hospo and have some stories about the topics. So my first friend, Emma, Actually, we'll call Ella first. Last time we spoke to her, there was a lot of music going on, so hopefully it's not. I think she's out of the gym now.
The first Hotline Fling caller.
Yes, okay, and we want to
Here we
preface this as
go.
well. We are making the out calls now because we're doing episode 2 before episode 1's even come out. So hopefully by the time that anyone sees this, we want DMs, we want voicemails,
Pump
we
it.
want everything. Hopefully the hotline's actually set up, but regardless of, just get in touch with us. Everything can be anonymous if you want it to. Trust us, your dirty secrets can lie with us because
We won't tell anyone your name.
I'll
no one
trade.
to our friends.
I'll
We won't tell
trade
anyone.
dirty secret for dirty secret. So you've got fucking heat on me. Anyway, let's give this a go. Huh? I'm a bit worried. She's not going to pick up.
Exciting.
Hello, how are you?
Miss Ella, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Good.
We are very good. It's Connor and Izzy from the Hotline Fling calling in. Can you hear us all good?
I can you hear me?
Yeah. We've got you loud and clear. So basically, Ella, we were just talking about it between ourselves, and that I've spoken with you a little about it before, is that these days everything is so digitally based, and like it takes a lot for a guy to kind of sack up and ask a girl out, whether it's at like a cafe or wherever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? It can be scary as shit. And I know that, like, what do you find? I guess it's so dependent on the person, but like, would you say that you're more so leaning towards this guy's a bit of a creep, or do you kind of respect the cojones on the man?
I guess it honestly depends, like the person and the situation. I have a story. Do you want me to share?
For sure. So give it some context. So you were working at a cafe, yeah?
Yeah. So for this story, I definitely feel like it can be creepy as fuck. Like this is really weird, but so I worked in a cafe with like quite a few young girls. Like we're all young, like relatively attractive girls. So we had heaps of like older men or just men in general that would come in and like,
what
sort of
suburb is
perv on
the
us.
cafe? Just so we can get a bit more preface as well.
In Windsor.
Okay.
That's where creeps are from. Windsor.
Yeah.
Understand the
People don't
demographic
work out
like we
where
were
this is,
saying.
So it was in Windsor, and then so we were always sort of just get like creepy men walk in, but there was this one guy that was like a full dad, and he used to be like overly nice to me, and I was like, oh, he's just like a really nice guy, whatever. And then he comes in, sits in the exact same booth every single time with like his creepy old mate, and they would just literally just stare at our asses like the whole fucking day. And it was honestly the worst. Like it was so rank. Anyway, one day he's sitting with his like son. So this is like a full dad. He's sitting with his son and his mate, and
How
they
old's
were like,
the son?
oh, like probably my age.
Okay.
Oh, right. So you're hella creepy.
Yeah. So they're pretty much like all sitting around, sort of like smiling at me really creepily, and then they like usher me over, and I was like, oh, like, how's it going? Do you guys need a coffee or something? And he's like, oh, I just like wanted to give you something. And I was like, oh, all right. And he just hands me like a napkin. I was like, oh, it's a bit rude. Like, put it in the fucking bin yourself. Anyway, I walk away and I look at the napkin and it says lunch ? And he put his number on there for me.
Wait, what was the thing, ?
Pardon?
I think it said lunch ? Is that what you said?
Yeah, literally lunch ?
Shit.
My goodness.
Oh, and you know what the
Literally,
worst thing is? Like, it you didn't even have the balls to ask yourself as well. Like, obviously,
is
the
so
creepy train's out of control on this one. Woo, all aboard. But, like, to be fair as well, to even go for the mess, it's basically a physical DM.
That is so gross. Like, what did you do? Did you tell your boss? Like, did he come back? What did you have to do?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna call him out. We called him Creepy Colin from there on. So
Perfect.
we had a name for him. And then we basically, every time he came in, I didn't have to serve him because I was really scared of him.
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird. Like,
Yeah.
I felt really uncomfortable. Like, I read it and I looked at him and he was like sort of smiling at me really weirdly, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to vomit.
Oh my God.
That is so disgusting. And like in front of the son, because like it literally sets the
It's the
standard.
Same age.
Like
as well.
it's literally the kid's going to turn out like the dad. That's so gross.
I know. But I was kind of worried. I was like, I don't even know if the son knew. Like, it seemed so sneaky. Like, I had no idea if they knew, like, if he even knew that his dad did that. So fucking weird.
Oh, I'm so
And
sorry
that's
you
why-
went through that. That's so scary and like
I know.
annoying.
And that was the day me and my dad stopped going to the Windsor Cafe.
See, the thing is, I thought we were gonna have like happy callers of like really romantic stories of like people asking each other out at dates, but there's creepy ones. All the
for
old
sure, but
men
this is
coming in and giving their
But
number.
this is the scare. We need some hope here, though, Ella. Let's just
I
say a
actually
young,
do.
attractive
I mean-
Connor Maroney walks in. Like, is there hope? Like, have you ever seen it gone right?
I actually have, which is kind of funny you asked, but in the gym actually.
In the gym?
In the gym.
Oh, the fitties.
I went on a date with a guy that I was squatting and he came over and he
so an ass
handed
guy.
me a plate. He handed me the plate that I needed, put it on the rack for me, and then just started talking to me about my day, and I I thought that was really cool.
Oh, fuck yeah. So there is hope.
So what
There is
happened
definitely
after that?
I'm still seeing him actually.
Oh, how long ago was that?
I think like a couple months ago.
No way.
Fuck yeah, so it works.
Oh my
I've met
gosh!
this guy, and
Well,
he's
the thing is,
gone.
I was just telling Connor. So I just joined a gym, and like you got like a few PT sessions for free, and the PT was like a lady. And I was telling her how like I'm single, and she's like, "Oh, you gotta meet all these these male PTs here." And I was like, "You don't meet people at the gym, do you?" But apparently, it's a thing.
Yeah, you got to be hot,
Yeah,
though.
100%.
Oh, I
reckon
gotta
it's
get
like
squatting with the weights. Like
Yeah,
you were.
get in there, girl. You, it's good because I guess it's like you share a common interest, which is like the gym, and you obviously live in the like same area and
Convenience, yeah.
and you get to sort of see that what they do, like
Yeah, you get to
But, like,
scope
what
them.
times they're in
You
the
get to
gym.
do a little bit of people watching.
yeah, you get to just stare at them, and
Well-
then it's obviously great to work out if they gym or not. Because I mean, if it's a guy and he's doing like bicep curls and he looks great, then it's you're set.
Then you're on.
Hot. You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Oh,
A try before
Well, it's
you
glad we got a
buy.
success story out of it.
Yay!
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it can work.
Yeah,
it can work.
true story for you.
Yes, this is what I want to hear because I
For
feel
sure.
like it's so much more romantic. Like, okay, that guy that you're seeing from the gym, if he slid into your DMs, would you have responded?
No.
It's pretty,
Yes,
it's
that's
pretty
my
hot.
point.
I've met him.
Yeah.
Because
100% no.
yeah,
Well,
once you see it in person, you see how confident. It's so much
Yeah.
better than DMs.
Well, Ella,
Yeah,
we'll
100%.
love you and leave you. We might need to call
Yeah.
you in future episodes for some more juicy
Yeah.
goss, but I'll
Stunning.
talk to you a bit later on. But thank you so much.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ella.
All
Bye.
good. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
See ya. Cool. So it works.
I'm
and
so
I met this
happy.
guy. He's actually a decent bloke.
Really
Yeah.
fitty?
Yeah, he is a fitty. I'd fucking
Happy days.
Yeah. Okay, this episode of the Hotline Fling was brought to you by our good friends, the Lad Collective. Izzy, we already gave the intro to them, but these bad boys are what we need. We need the boys to keep their sheet together, as they say. They've got bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right tags, zip up pillowcases, and fucking oath. Valentine's Day is already coming up, and you need to keep your room clean, baby.
Honestly, this is actually a really good gift to get a boyfriend because
100%.
it's like one, like they're amazing, nice, clean sheets, but they literally have what corner goes on each side of the bed.
Yeah. So
make
if your
sure you get
boyfriend's a bit
onto those.
simple and plays with brothers, then bloody, that's a bit fucking, how you going? Well, fucking, if you want to get your fucking sheets, go to the fucking ladcollective.com.au and at your purchase point, use the code AFP to get AFP20. I repeat, AFP20 to get $20 off your first order of sheets. Back to the pod. Rightio, well, I guess so there's...
That's
It's
a
a bit of-
50-50 right now. We've
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
positive, we've had a negative.
and
Can
the
we
co-
bring it home?
The common denominator is you got to be hot.
But yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
And
say
no,
it's-
actually, it's not even hot. It's just not a creepy old dude.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
yeah,
cut
yeah,
the
that-
bullshit. I don't
yeah.
think I don't think hotness has anything to do with it. I think
Yeah.
if you're like
If you're 60,
genuinely,
it does.
yeah, if you're genuinely like within the same age bracket and
Yeah, you gotta be.
You go up.
You gotta work smart, not hard. You gotta.
Work smarter.
Like, yeah, but maybe there's some 50-year-old dudes watching this that maybe just go hit on the mum at the cafe.
Actually, I am getting like random, like a memory now. I swear, like walking out of uni a few times, there are some weird kids weird boys that like come up to chicks.
Oh, for sure.
Like 2 boys have come up to me once and I've witnessed them go up to other girls being like, hey, like I love your bag or I love your shoes. And it's like, like, fuck, I'm going to the fucking
Yeah.
bars.
Well, not in America.
That's
We're not at
weird.
college. Like, if you're hanging out at
Yeah,
uni,
you
you're a
don't-
fucking weirdo.
Yeah, like it's...
You better be studying medicine or
Yeah,
go
please.
fucking work from home.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, we'll get on to our second one.
Yeah.
Emma. She worked at pizza restaurant, as she describes it. I know she definitely was working at Domino's at one point, but this is not said place. So we'll give her a little tingle and see how we go on this one. It's exciting with the dial. I'm like,
Be a good story.
Hello.
Hello.
hello, Emma. It is Connor and Izzy from the Hotline Fling. How you going today?
I'm really good. How are you guys?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
We're good.
great. Well, we'll basically get straight into it. I already kind of described it to you a little bit earlier, but we're sort of talking about the whole thing where, because I know you've worked in hospo, and we're talking about like how sometimes guys like might have a fear of doing it, but sometimes it does work. And I know you have a story for us in regards to when you were working at a pizza restaurant, yeah?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was working in a pizza restaurant.
Before we get into it, are you for or against the guy coming up and asking out at work?
Well, it's kind of a complicated issue. I was 100% for because I was like, just do it, whatever. But after this story, I think I'm more cautious on guys who come up to you and ask you out.
Really?
I've heard the story and it is fucking wild.
I'm so keen for this. Let's go. Let's rip in.
Okay, so basically what happened was I worked at this pizza restaurant. This guy lived near the pizza restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just like a random like customer, but he kind of was, I guess you would say. But he walks past the restaurant every night, so stalking me.
How old was he?
And he was like 26, I would say, yeah.
And how old were
and
you?
I'm 24.
No,
So,
at the
but I
time.
was
at the
23 at the time, so he was
23.
in 25.
Okay.
We're doing maths now. But basically, basically what happened was he was so hot, and he would always kind of like, we would have this little, we would say hello to each other like normal people do.
Yeah.
But I was like so taken aback by the fact that we would say hello because he was good looking.
Yeah.
Anyway, one day he came in and he's like, do you want to go out to dinner? I was like, yeah.
Love that.
Very sweet. I was like, yes, of course I would love to. And then he got my number. We exchanged numbers. Anyway, on the night we were meant to go to dinner, he's like, hey, I'm just running a bit late. Do you want to come up to my apartment? I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, no funny business. We're going to get in and then go.
Yeah.
So I came up to his apartment. I'm trying to be cute. I was like, may I please use your bathroom?
Yeah. Need to
Which
take him
is
down.
so not like me to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I got to use a big old fucking
Big old
number.
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was in there, and then I'm peeing, and then I see the door crack open just an inch,
Yeah.
and you know, like a chuck, like a wiper.
Wait,
He
a
chucked
what?
it through
A
the door,
chucks?
A chuck.
A
Yeah.
chuck,
Like
like
a
you wipe
wiper.
the table
Like wipe the
with?
table. There was a chuck.
like to wipe the table. Yeah, except it was like a fresh one, like gentleman. He chucks it through the door, and he's like, "Just use that."
No toilet
And I was
paper.
like,
Oh.
I was like, pardon? He's like, and then I looked and there's no toilet paper. I've already weed. I'm in jeans. I'm not going to rip dry in jeans. And he goes, just use that. And then I was like trying to be like still cute. I was like, what do you want me to do with it after? And he's like, just chuck it in the bin and we'll go.
Oh my.
Chuck it in the bin.
It's ruined the night.
What the fuck?
You haven't even gone to the fucking restaurant yet. And I'd be tapping it.
Oh my god! And you have to wipe with
So
a
what did
fucking
you
chuck.
do? Did
still
you
went out
get...
to dinner.
You can't flush a chuck.
No, it's bad for the fucking toilet system.
It'll
the
clog-
pipes,
it'll
bro.
clog it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm an
Absolutely.
environmental queen.
Yeah.
We don't want none
You
of
get a fucking
we don't want those
plumber on
fucking
this
yeah.
show.
We don't want those turtles choking on a
Yeah.
pissy chucks.
But then you also don't want to embarrass the guy. So,
Of course.
well, I didn't.
Oh, I would.
So then
Yeah, actually, fuck that guy.
Fuck that. Surely you have tissues or like a napkin or like
Fucking anything.
just anything.
I don't know. I don't know what was going through his mind. But we went out to dinner after, and I acted very cool throughout the dinner because I'm a cool girl and I can go down with the boys.
Yeah.
And then after, I kind of vowed to never go out on a date with a guy who just kind of balls up and asks me in person. To have a little bit more than a hello.
Take that back. Take that back.
I'm on your side a bit.
But I think because we would say hello and it would really get to me and I would be like, oh my God, like we have this hello thing. Like that's so normal. I think you need at least like if you're a barista at a coffee shop and you see someone every single day and you know their name, then it's okay.
Yeah. So there needs to be a bit of build up.
Hello to this guy.
Wait, besides the Chuck thing, like if you just met straight at the restaurant, how was the date without that?
He spoke about Muay Thai the whole time, so not very good.
What's the fuck's Muay Thai?
Muay Thai, like punching, kicking. Fuck this guy, dude. Fuck his date. He just made you try to wipe your fucking hoo-ha with a bloody chuck.
Yeah, look, can I be honest? Like, personally, I do a lot of squat pisses, so a shake usually is enough for me. But if I was...
I was in jeans.
Yeah.
You on a date as well.
Date. And, like, on a date, I usually...
You're not squatting before you go onto a fucking date.
On a date, I usually pretend I'm, like, way more classy than what I actually am. And to get...
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said... may I please go to the bathroom?
Yeah. And like,
may I would never be something that I would ever say apart
Can you,
from on a
yes,
date.
may you know? Brilliant. Well,
yeah, fuck this guy. But I don't want you to lose hope because what happens if like there's a really nice guy that asks you out while you're working at a pizza shop? You know what I mean? Like,
hopefully you don't have to work in pizza shops again. But hopefully
definitely. Look, I think there's a rule and there's an exception.
Yeah.
I think he's the rule, and I think there's exceptions.
Yeah, that's so
there's
fair.
an exception to everyone.
And the key of the moral of the story is build a bit of rapport before
rapport's great
cold calling them in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you have a crush on someone who works in the service industry or in any type of customer-facing industry, just get really interested in their product space.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say?
She said get really into their product space.
But I was thinking like maybe even a coffee date would be better because a dinner date is like you're locked in, like you need to order the meals, a drink, that's locked in. But a coffee, it's like you can quickly finish your coffee and run if it's bad.
There's nothing
I would say the
sexy
perfect
about a
first
coffee.
is a drink.
Sorry?
Yeah, one drink. Yeah, or a couple of drinks.
A drink is good,
Yeah.
Just do that maybe if next time in the service industry.
Well, Emma, we're going to love you and leave you. But thank you very much for joining us and sharing your stories. And we'll definitely have to either get you on or have to talk some shit over the phone again.
Please, thank you, Emma.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Radio,
Bye.
podcast debut. Radio.
Done.
Bye.
Bye. Aw.
Two lovely girls. Two fucked up stories.
3 fucked up stories.
3.
So we have 2 negatives, 1 positive.
Yeah. Which I'd imagine the stats are.
Yeah.
Not your 80%.
Do you have any stories like this as well? Like, have you ever gone up to someone or someone gone up to you?
One person came up to me when I had a bit of hair, you know. It was down to the shoulders at the time. A bit of a caveman, if you will.
Yeah.
And I was working at Grilled.
Hot, yeah.
And it was the one at Toowong, and upstairs was Fitness First.
Yeah, that's a good like centre, the Toowong
And get
centre.
this,
Yeah.
I'm 18 at the time, and I'm at the counter with my fucking bandana on, hair down to my fucking dick.
Yeah.
And then these 2 smoke shows come down, and then I walked into the kitchen, and they left 2 months free of Fitness First for me because apparently I looked like Angus Stone.
Stop, Angus
Let's
Stone.
go!
Actually, no. Matt Corby. Can we shout out Matt Corby?
We can't shout out Matt Corby. I'll take it.
Actually, apparently he actually recorded his album at like Carindale, so...
That's cool. A little bit of music,
music
info there. But yeah, that's the only thing that's ever
knowledge,
happened to me
music
that I can say. So one time in my 24 years
Yeah.
of life. But I've never gone on the contrary. But I'm willing to give it a go. So maybe now between episode 2 and 3, I can do a little bit of work out on the streets.
I reckon we go and do it.
I'll put it to
I
the
make an
test.
ode. I reckon the next few weeks I'm gonna go ask someone out at a cafe or at a bar or whatever.
I'm gonna do the exact same.
I've actually done it before though. So I've worked in a
Let's make
hospital.
it actually by episode 3, we've both had trials and errors.
Okay, fine. Let's do it.
Yeah, done.
Done deal. But
Oh, I'm already nervous. Rightio is.
Hello.
It would be stupid of us not to talk about it Monday. So we're, by this time, it's going to be deep into Feb, but we are dropping our first pod on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
The sexiest day of the year, some would say. A lot of tears will be shed, a lot of cum will be spilt. But basically, I'm not sure how fucking Saint Valentine wanted that advertised, but it's true. You love it or hate it?
I don't fucking know. It's just
It's a bit of a fuck you to everyone that's single. Like, I mean, but at the same time, it's like, fuck you, you single weirdo as well.
But like, even when I was in a relationship, it's just like, yeah, let's go out for dinner and get me flowers. Like, it's...
You see, when I'm in a relationship, like, I like to go all out.
Like, what do you do?
Like, I can give you an example.
Go.
Like, I just try to make, like, the bombest, like, night ever. So you got to go roses.
Yeah.
Like, because fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, you're in a relationship, you got to give it a crack. Like, obviously, if you're 5 years in, whatever the fuck, like, I'm sure you just want to chill and watch Netflix. And shit. But, like, first year in the relationship, first 6 months, whatever, and Valentine's Day rocks up. Like, low-key, you want the boyfriend to also, like, imagine if he rocks up and goes, like, what's up, bitch? Like, let's go fucking hang on my couch or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, meanwhile, all your friends fucking post and like, oh my God, Timmy got me fucking this and that, whatever. So I went pretty fucking hard.
So what'd you do? You got flowers, you got roses.
I got brownies.
Yeah, that's cute.
And then just like ball out on dinner, like go ham on dinner.
That's nice,
And then like go do something nice after.
I don't know, like we used to write each other like letters. So that's like really sentimental stuff.
Yeah.
On like those holidays and then like dinner
So you
and
do
roses.
do things.
But yeah, but it's just
You don't
like
have an
another
ice
day.
heart.
Oh, it's just like a random
Yeah,
day. It's
of
like
course.
fucking like Easter or New Year's.
I know, but
It's
it
like
could be a little
New Year's, you know,
reminder.
it's like another
It
party
could be
on
like
the
a little
weekend.
reminder of like we need to kind of like show some effort into the relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Express each other's love.
Yeah, I guess that. But then when you're single, it's stupid to be like...
From Valentine's Day a little bit
So
as well.
this day is fucked for you.
This day's fucked, but
That
at
is
the same time,
actually... But that's like, you know...
but I haven't given up.
Yeah. Don't
Next
give
lady.
up.
Maybe my wife's listening right now.
But also, like, I also feel like that's a pretty shit excuse. Obviously, she just probably wasn't keen and just used whatever excuse.
Completely.
But also, like, if you don't think you are romantic and your partner's really romantic, like, you might be really good at other things in the relationship. Like, people show their love in different ways. We should do, like, another, like, example of this. But everyone has their love language. Yours might be, like, giving gifts, where your partner might be an acts of service that they might be really bad at, all the romantic stuff, but... you know, is always like there for you when you need them and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. And maybe don't break up with your fucking partner on or the day after.
Yeah, like your birthday.
Give me a week.
At least like Valentine's Day, birthday, Christmas, New Year's, at least like not around that period is great.
Yeah. Just give them a week.
Yeah. Yeah, give them a week.
Give them a week to cool off.
Before or after any of those
yeah.
important dates is important. I actually remembered I had a Valentine's Day story when I was, this is a little fetus story, but it's like I was in grade 12. This was a really big deal for me. I was in grade 12 and like this churchy boy messaged me on Facebook.
Oh, the dog fuckers.
The dog fuckers. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Anyway, he saw me at a party, found my Facebook, messaged me. We started talking and then he asked me out. And we ended up dating in grade 12, but he literally messaged me on Valentine's Day. So he must have had the courage, being Valentine's Day, I'm going to ask this message to this girl. I know. Maybe it's the day to slide in. It's the day to slide in.
Because girls going to be like, oh my God, I'm single, I got no one, like all my friends. Maybe it's the time to strike.
It's like, it literally is like, you know, like all those Christmas movies where it's like, it's just about love. Like, give it a shot. Like, I think Valentine's Day can be that as well. Like, it's about love. Just give it a shot. Slide in, say hello. And like, it worked out really well when I was 16.
Yeah,
like,
fucking oath.
Well, so why not now?
I reckon 14th of Feb, fellas. It's forest fire season. Send those fire emojis.
It's forest fire.
It's the forest fire season.
It's burning. The radar's increasing, mate.
Let's go. Fuck, call Gary Youngberry because the fucking heat's turning
What did we talk about last week? we're not reacting with emojis.
we're not
We
doing that.
send a message. So whatever the chicks are posting on their stories, you reply with words. Because if you reply with words, then the girl will reply with words. And then the chick replies with words, and you guys start a conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
We're learning.
learning.
Righto, handbrakes on the forest fire. Just send something nice.
We need another word for it. Like, we'll figure it out. Another word for it.
Sliding in, fucking, I don't know, somersaulting in.
Somersaulting. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get there. A couple episodes, we'll get our slang up together. Rightio, well, I guess we can get into our first little segment.
Yeah.
The mailbag.
The mailbag.
Do we want to call it a mailbag? Why don't we call it the love sack?
I love that. The love sack.
So, yeah, basically the love sack is for people that just want advice on dumbass shit. Like, it's obviously going to be within the dating realms. You can ask us literally anything. Like, you can direct it at me, you can direct it at Izzy, and this will be a part of the hotline, but also DM us. Like, if you're too nervous to fucking call or send a voicemail or anything like that, just message us, trust us.
And we'll literally keep it all really, like, we won't say anyone's name. We'll literally will keep it between us two.
Me and
So
Izzy are
if
the
you're
only
really
ones that touch the
cautious
account.
about your identity, whatever, we won't say anything.
No, of course. But basically, we've got 2 messages that are coming through. I've got them on my phone. One of them is from your mate.
Yeah.
I'm really keen.
I don't know if we say names. We'll say, I don't.
Does he fucking care?
I don't think he gives a fuck. It's not a bad one anyway.
No.
And I've pre-researched one of the facts, so
Ooh, so you're
it
ready
might
to go.
be a good because it might show he's experienced in the room. Ladies, he's single. I would say his name.
Say his name.
Lenny.
Ooh, Lenny, a little
Summit.
Lenny Kravitz action.
He's actually named after Lenny Kravitz.
Ooh.
And he plays in a band too. So
Ooh.
Lenny Summit, he's
Lenny's
single on
about to
Instagram.
get freaky in this bitch.
Let's go.
Let's see what he's got to say.
Hi, Hotline Bling. I have a question. So in my early teenage years, I was informed by the web that wearing socks during sex gives better orgasms. Now, there's a big debate on whether socks in bed are hot or not. I would like to know whether or not I can still wear socks during sex.
Okay, now this is a 2-part question. I want to start with the beginning of it, where he goes,
Orgasms.
apparently wearing socks gives you more orgasms. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is bullshit.
Yeah, right.
This is absolute fucking bullshit.
The bloke's only having one, so hopefully it's fucking good.
Hopefully it's good. I've
Keep
done a
them
Google.
toasty, fellas.
I've done a Google. I've done the research. So there's been a study, and where's my good one? Okay, so they worked with 13 heterosexual couples aged between 19 and 49.
Yep.
And researchers found when couples were given socks, about 80% were able to achieve orgasm compared to 50% when they were without socks. And
Hectic.
I know. And it makes sense because wearing socks increases blood circulation and like the heat. So socks make better orgasms. There we fucking go.
I mean, I'm a man of science. So,
I'm a man of science. I'm a woman of science.
So do you reckon if you're getting off the blocks a bit early, maybe take the socks off?
Take the socks off. But I think, okay, so
So fellas, take the socks off.
So-
or else you're going to be jacking early.
well, this is the thing,
Pre-jacking.
right? The second part of the question was, am I allowed, like, is he allowed to wear socks in bed?
Yeah, right.
But so
Let's
many
go girl and boy.
girls. Well, okay, so I was talking to one of my mates.
Girl or boy?
Girl.
Girl.
And she was like, wearing socks, like if a guy wears socks in bed, it is the biggest ick. She will literally tell the guy to take it off. Like apparently she takes the socks off her boyfriend before she even takes the rest of his clothes off. It's that gross.
Yeah.
And like I was like, I don't know, I don't think I've ever gotten with a guy while he's had socks on. But so I'm trying to be empathetic with this girl and understand where she's coming from. But to be honest, if a guy was wearing socks, it's almost like he just wants to quickly get in there and then quickly run out, put his shoes on and go home. Like that's what it reminds me of if a guy was wearing socks while having
You have a bit of a
sex.
dash. What about footy socks?
No, even worse, they would smell. Just got to run fucking footy training, takes too long. Hang on.
just got to fuck real quick.
Yeah,
Score some tries.
So, yeah, what do you reckon? Do you reckon socks is acceptable during sex?
So, like, me, myself, I would not be wearing socks
Why?
in the bedroom because I even think it's fucking gross. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, me fully naked and then just wearing socks. It's just weird.
It is
like,
weird.
It's so weird. And especially guys, like, let's be real, like, guy socks in comparison to girl socks is going to be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it depends what you're doing, but, like, I'd go to socks off. I reckon it's a bit of a turn off.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to fuck a bloke, I wouldn't want him to be wearing socks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless he needs grip.
Yeah, unless he needs some grip. Well, I guess if it gets
Around
better
tiles.
orgasms, well, like maybe girls should be wearing the socks.
I reckon, and a girl wearing socks is fine.
Yeah, maybe that's fine. But then
I mean,
to be
half
honest,
fuck,
like,
it's a whole thing on fucking
Yeah.
Pornhub. Is girls wearing socks?
is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck, what are you scrolling through, Matt?
Just fucking every porn. I've nearly finished it.
Done. Oh, perfect. No, but I also think if you're a guy and you want to wear socks and like your misso doesn't give a fuck, or the chick you're getting with like doesn't give a fuck, go for it. But I think just be cautious that a lot of girls think it's odd. But
Well, given the stats,
Given
it
the
sounds
stats.
like, fellas, keep the socks off so you can stay in the game a bit longer. We don't want that fucking 2-minute, 2-pump chump shit.
put your socks on the girl so they have
yeah,
better
yeah.
orgasms, and then yeah,
And then her feet smells like your feet, so she can't get angry about feet stinking. They just both stink.
exactly.
But she won't care. She just had a fucking...
Yeah, couple because she had socks on. So there we go. We're learning. We learnt so much. Thanks for that, Lenny.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm going to... Yeah, hectic. That's such a... I don't even know what to think anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, socks on dudes gross. Anyway,
I don't even care.
we'll go to our second and final
Second and
message
final.
to the love sack.
Love sack. Yep.
Hey, Hotline Fling Gang. This is a question I have for you. What is your worst first date? I'm really curious to hear.
Oh, so that was the beautiful Maddie Springer.
That was.
Fitty.
Do you want me to take the
You can take
reins
the
on this
rein
one?
on this one. I don't think I have one.
You don't have one? Well, that's fine. We better keep it short anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll fucking tell my story and
Yeah.
we'll get out of these people's ears, huh? It wasn't a first date, technically, but it definitely falls into the realms of, because I didn't really know this girl.
Okay.
So, random Tinder chick,
Yep.
first date, go bowling, hate bowling, fuck bowling. I don't know why I asked her to go bowling.
Yep.
She doesn't drink as well, by the way, which
Okay.
sucks. Anyway, credit to my sober ladies, keep it up. But for me, I don't know, I just wanted to fucking have a drink, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, second date, go to the Reds. I'm like, that's a good fucking date, you know? We're going and seeing some interests. I can fucking explain the game. We're out in public. It's fucking a bit of fun, you know what I
bit
mean?
of fun.
Yada, yada.
That's a good day.
Yeah, great day. Anyway, things turn. At the first date, I'm like, fuck this bitch. At the second date, I'm like, ooh, there might be something here.
Yeah.
So I go on a third, and it's in Bowen Hills, and we go down to a restaurant. Her apartment's in Bowen Hills, and we walk
Yeah.
down to like King Street there. So it
Yeah.
was like, start there, walk down, have dinner, go back to hers,
Yep.
go back there, start having a little neck on the deck,
Yeah.
and then I fuck you not. This is pre-COVID.
Okay.
This matters because while we're kissing, I go like this.
Wait, you go what? You sniff her?
No, we're hooking up. And I go, little sniffle. And she goes, oh my God, are you sick? I can't get with you now because like I know you're sick. And I'm like, I'm not.
What?
I'm like, I'm not sick. I just fucking had a little sniffle, you know what I mean? Like it happens. If your boy's
Yeah.
gonna breathe, my fucking tongue's in your mouth, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, where do you want it? I'm not gonna breathe from my asshole.
Yeah.
So then, anyway, we move into the fucking living room, and now I'm kind of like, fuck this again. Like, I'm like, I've put in the work. I've done the 3 dates. They're fucking all big dates. We're bowling, then fucking the Reds, then out to dinner.
That's
Like,
some effort, bro.
Shit, yeah,
you
dog.
put it in, mate.
I'm a bit of a fucking helpless romantic.
You literally are. This is crazy.
I am. Anywho. So we're in the living room. I'm like, fuck this. Nothing's going to happen. I'm, again, like, not really getting around this chick anymore. Like, the day was a bit, how you going? But I thought I might try and get the biscuits. Anyway.
Yep.
I'm like, it gets like 11:30, 12. We're sober as well. And I'm like, okay,
Really
like,
drags
I
on.
got to leave. And she goes, no, you must be hungry. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking hungry. We just went out to dinner. And she's like, no, I'll make you something. I'll make you something before you leave.
Oh my God.
So she goes and starts making sweet potato chips. And I'm like,
Like fresh from the potato.
yeah.
Fuck off that.
I'm like, that's so much effort.
That's
cunt.
so, and like that takes so long because they're like hard, like the frozen sweet potato. Yeah.
Anyway, she gets the tray out, chops the things up, puts them on, drenches these babies in olive oil, and whacks them in the oven.
That's like 40 fucking minutes.
40
mate.
fucking minutes, and I don't have 40
my
fucking
God.
minutes. So it gets to about 20 minutes. I'm on the couch, and she's like the arm of the couch.
Yeah.
She's like up on it. I've got a hole in my dick, sorry. And she's like, oh yeah. Like she's still fully around it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why don't you just get with me then? Anyway, apparently 'cause I got the sniffles. Anyway, so she's up there like this, whatever, and I'm like, look, like I need to go.
Yeah.
Like I need to get the fuck out of here now. And she's like, no, I'll go get them. I'll go get the chips. Opens up the thing, and like sweet potato chips, if they're not cooked properly, they're all like floppy and soggy and shit. I'm going to stay up here from now on. And so basically, they're all floppy and shit. She brings the tray over and she's like eating them. She's like, yum. And these motherfuckers are like wet noodles, basically. And they're drenched in olive oil, like drenched. Anyway, she's sitting like up on the corner of the couch. I'm sitting here and she starts feeding them to me. And I'm like,
What?
like it's so horrible.
Like the least sexiest thing to feed someone, like oily,
Especially
shitly
like
cooked sweet potato.
I don't want to fucking be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's not even like sweet potato chips. It's just like roast potato.
Oh,
cuts.
it's
Like,
fucking basically mashed potatoes. And
ew.
anyway, so she feeds me. I'm like, yum. And then and then I look at her arm. She's like, so yeah. Olive oil is dripping down her arm,
no.
like literally like green olive oil dripping down there. And then she goes like this.
No.
So anyway, boom, through the hair, olive oil all through the hair.
Through the hair.
And it like sticks to the side of her head, and I'm literally like this is foul. This is fucking foul. And I had like immediate ick. I was like,
Ew.
fuck this.
That is such a fair ick. It's not like like rubbed like
was
used
dripping down her
olive oil
arm.
from roast potato through her hair.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I literally was like, oh, I'm sorry. I really have to go. Like, I really have to go. And then fucking, I don't want my nuts. But fucking, why would you want to date me anyway? But yeah, then I was like, I need to fucking go. And she was like, okay, see you. Like, we're still keen. And I was like, boom.
Did you ever see her again?
No.
Wait, let me get this straight. You took her on 3 days. You took her to the Reds, to dinner and bowling. Did you get the package?
What package?
The tightly wrapped package.
No. That's what I mean. That was day 3. So we start kissing on the deck, on me dick. And then
you wasted your time there.
No, dude, I had to put the graft in. Like, this is what I was working with. She was a good looking girl.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Does it sound like it?
No, she sucked.
Does she have oily hair?
Well, she did fucking after the chips, I'll tell you that
I was like,
much.
that is so disgusting. I think oily, like, to be honest, I use a shit ton of dry shampoo. I think, like, oily hair is the worst.
Especially
It's
olive
pretty
oil.
gross. Yeah.
Natural hair oil is fucking gross at the best of times, let
Yeah.
alone fucking green olive oil that's coming off
Green
gross fucking sweet potato chips.
Fucking Darrow cunt.
Anyway, fuck it. That's my little story about my worst day ever.
The olive oil.
The olive oil
day.
It'll get you.
But that was good, yeah.
Well, look, I think we fucking knocked out another little good episode here.
Yeah.
I think we're on a little bit of a roll now.
Yeah.
So hopefully people are getting around this, and they've already seen the first one, hopefully, if they're up to ep 2 of this bitch.
The first one's kind of rubbish, so watch the second.
Well, no, we're just getting the training wheels off. It's your first podcast. This is your second podcast
So the
ever.
last one was my first ever podcast, so I was pretty shit in it. So just watch this one. Yeah.
Anyway,
probably still gonna be
we
shit
are
in this.
officially, we have our social media.
Yeah.
We got TikTok. We got Instagram. We're not fucking with Facebook because we ain't 50.
Yeah.
We're going to be on
Facebook's
YouTube,
dead.
Spotify, Apple Music. You want to find us, we'll be always there for you.
Fucking
and
And remember to send us messages, send you questions, send in your voice memos in our Instagram, slide
hear
in.
it.
Like, we're really chill, really
we're not here to
open.
shit on you. We're here. We're with you.
We're with you. We're literally sharing our own embarrassing stories every week. So go for it, rip in, and send us some of yours.
Fuck yeah, we'll keep it sexy, Brisbane.
And Gold Coast and East
And
Coast.
Kingscliff.
And Kingscliff. Beautiful.
Rightio. See you later, homies.
See you later. Bye.